to observe carefully. All right, I'm sort of seeing the alphabets already coming in. Hey, people watching from YouTube or LinkedIn, please leave your answers in the comment section. Let me see any different alphabets. I'm seeing all a C, yeah? Wow. One thing I was listening other day in class when I was conducting in Europe, people found that if you don't know the answer for the question, mark C. Is this true by any chance?
No.
Yeah.
There was a German guy in the class and he was keep on saying that, Shri, you know what? I found something, man. I said, whatever. If you don't know the answer, I mark C, but that's becoming correct. I say that don't do that. If your girlfriend is paying your exam fee, please do it. Okay, very good. Let's get inside. First, what is the... Okay, I'm going to ask this question. What is the key term in the question? I have to focus. Let's start from the beginning itself. A large utility company is using a hybrid approach to update their customer service software platform. Anything I have to note down here?
Hybrid
First
approach.
hybrid approach. Very good. The project has entered the testing phase and the project team has identified several defects in the system. Okay, which one I have to note on here?
Testing phase and
Testing phase and defects.
Testing phase and the project team has identified several defects in the system. Okay. An expert joins the project to troubleshoot the defects. Okay. Okay. An SM is coming in. Okay. An investigation finds that incomplete requirements gathering and poor communication between. Sorry, go ahead.
Incomplete requirement gathering is also one keyword.
Incomplete requirement gathering. Okay. Investigation. Whose investigation?
Expert.
This guy, okay, this guy says this. Gathering and poor communication between project team members and stakeholders have caused the defects. So they found the reason itself. The root cause has been found, isn't it? The root is clear. Now, question, let's go to the question. What should this project team record as lessons learned from this situation? So, question to you, do you know who is being targeted in this question? Who is being targeted?
Project team. Project team.
Project
team.
Very good. Team is being targeted. Very good. Is it a past tense or a present tense?
Past already happened.
Okay. It's a happened. So it's a past. It's a happened. Now doing investigation. Then what is the intensity of the problem? Is it going to be a showstopper?
No, because project team itself, they themselves found what is that. So then nobody
Okay.
external things, external people, it is not a showstopper.
It's not a showstopper. Very good. But something has to be done right now to remediate it or take a look of it. So they're asking what is the lessons learned. So we are stopping at the place of lessons learned, right? All right, good. So let's get into the lessons learned part. Now, they're asking what should the project team should record. They want you to record as a lessons learned from this situation. Now, answers I'm seeing C mostly here. In YouTube, I have Sakshi says C. Okay. Okay. Sakshi is going C. I think majority are going with the C here. Now, help me of elimination. How do you eliminate or what do you eliminate here?
D.
D goes out. Hold the stakeholders accountable for incomplete requirements. Why not? Because the requirement is incomplete, right? Why can't we hold them accountable?
We should never hold stakeholders accountable. We should be accountable to understand.
Is it something we are so much, we are thinking customers are fragile? We think that if I do this, I lose my contract. Is it the way?
No, it's the collection of requirement is the team's
Responsibility. That's what you want to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It is not because you want to show sympathy. You want to be so soft guy. That's why you're not choosing this answer, ignoring this answer, right? Okay. Now, why I'm asking this is in a project management, the responsibility of collecting the requirements and organizing the requirements rely with the project team, isn't it? So I cannot hold this person accountable. Look at the word, holding this person accountable. This is not the right term. Did we see this while we eliminated?
Yes.
That's why we said no. Okay. Okay. D gone out. Any other answer going out?
B.
B.
D goes out. What is the wrong word, negative word here?
Dedicated team.
Dedicated team.
Okay. Okay. But dedicated team can be there, right? You have a business analyst who can do requirement gathering. What's wrong?
No, team can be there, Shri, but they cannot ensure. Again, that is our responsibility. That ensure.
Or complete. Requirements are complete. Okay. But is this a lessons learned? Is it a lessons learned? They're asking record as a lessons learned. Cannot be, isn't it? That's why you want to say B. No.
No, B.
Okay. B gone out. Since they all said C, A also go out. But why A is going out?
Because it's a hybrid project, requirements might be
Before
All
But what?
requirements cannot gather, right? It's
Ah.
through the project.
You do WBS also. Not I'm not denying that. But if somebody observed carefully, all.
yeah.
All. In question papers, all is a bit tricky word. Sometimes it is correct. Majority of the time it's wrong. Sometimes it's also right. Be careful. You cannot tell. But in question paper, whenever you see all stakeholders, everyone around you, kind of very, very generic statements, be careful. Because that kind of answers will not be a good answer. So by elimination technique, if I go to C, but I want the justification from one of you. Why you think C is a good answer? So you're recording this as a lesson learned. What you're telling here is, I will introduce a regular communication with stakeholders throughout the project ensures that requirements and scope are valid. So this is marked as a lessons learned. Now, when I say lessons learned, is it a takeaway for the team to apply in upcoming releases, upcoming
Yes.
projects? Can they utilize it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's a point they want to see. It's a very simple question, but the ask is how many knowledge area has been addressed in this question?
Stakeholder engagement, communication management, plan requirements gathering, this planning phase.
Communication management is here. Stakeholder management is here. Scope management, you should be aware of it, right? As
Yes.
you said, accountability doesn't go with them. You should be aware of scope management knowledge. You should know stakeholders should be properly communicated. And communication management. Do anyone saw this also has connection with the risk management? Which means if I don't do this,
Will be a risk.
it's a problem, right? I have to bring an expert here. The expert doesn't come free. The expert comes with a cost. You know that? Is it a cost? When you do a poor communication, your work can be delayed. So is there going to be a risk here? Yes, it is going to be a risk here. So I should be watchful on this risk should not happen. Now, this lessons learned will help me in future. In my project, it is called unknown. It is called as a known unknown. Have you heard about known unknown? Known unknown, which means,
Yes.
contingency reserves. I have to create some contingency reserves. Oh man, you mean in the next project, I have to create a contingency reserve. A expert will come in. For expert, I have to spend some $7,000. Should I note it down? Yeah, you have to. I have to put $7,000 needed if an expert comes in. My customer will kick me left and right. Guys, I want this risk should be reduced. I don't want this risk. You guys have to improve your communication. You already noted down as a lessons learned. When you note it down as a lessons learned, I don't want to mark it as a risk. I want you guys to implement this in your project. If not, I am not giving you a contract itself. Can this happen? Can happen, right? It is not something like they wait for the risk should happen. Then I'll spend $7,000. I'll invite an expert. An expert will give an opinion. Yeah, one time it happens, it's okay. But if you're going to repeat it and you're going to put in my risk register, this guy will hit me back. So in your preparation, what I'm saying is, you rightly said scope management, schedule management, or a cost management, everything will have impact on the questions. If I see in the broad term, I may start thinking better. So while you answer in the question, you're not seeing from one domain, or you're not seeing from one knowledge area. You have to see from multiple knowledge areas. Should I do this for every question, Shri? Not necessary. Where you can do that is, this question is a pretty straight question. Some of you just chosen it, okay, that's the answer. But some question, two answers look very close. When two answer looks very close, you're stuck there. I would say first switch on your brain to think how many knowledge areas this question is attracting. Is it talking about stakeholder? Is it talking about risk? Is it talking about cost? Now, in these two close answers, which one addressed more number of knowledge? And that could be your better answer. Suggestion. I'm not saying that's the best always, but could be. If one answer will address more, it will try to touch your vendor management, touch your risk management, touch your communication management. You will see that, wow, this guy, this one answer can help me to solve many problems. And that could be your better answer. Some places. Yeah. All right. I know time is up, but
Also-
still I'll bring
also,
the answer
Shri,
now. Yeah.
Also, Shri, here monitoring and controlling phase is something which is missing,
Mhm.
which led to the problem. Can we also derive the answer from that particular point, while option A is relating us to the planning, routing back to the planning from monitoring and
Yeah.
controlling? Could we also
Yeah.
come from that perspective of answering question?
Monitoring and controlling. Okay. I'm trying to see that. Yes. Because
While
of
we are already in
monitoring, only
testing
we
phase.
understood there is a problem.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to again see from your perspective, why you thought that area I have to give more attention?
From the options perspective, some of the options are routing me to the planning phase. Or, for example,
okay.
all requirements are gathering before beginning of the project.
Okay. I like the point. Okay, you are seeing by phases in the project. Which phase I'm right now?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
in this particular example, it's quite obvious the C is good answer. But in the situations where we would stuck between planning phase
Very
and
good.
monitoring and controlling phase, right? So,
And that's
for
a
such
good
kind of
suggestion. I
cases.
like that idea. Good suggestion. Yeah. It also helps us to figure out what I have to do right now. Fantastic.